Well, hello, family. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a great day. You know why it's a great day? Because you woke up this morning. You could put both your feet on the floor. You could get up and walk around. You could see outside, if it's snowing or not. Thank God it isn't. And you could hear, you could speak. There are so many things that we take for granted every day that really we need to be thankful for. We need to be thinking about, wow, God, you are good to me, because he really is good. He's a good God. And we are his children, and he's looking out for us. So there's something really heavy in your life going on today. Don't you dare fret. Don't you be worried. Don't be fearful. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. Boy, that's a mouthful, but man, if you just lived your life like that, I'm telling you, it'd be awesome. Talk about awesome. I have some great people with me today. And you're going to get to meet the man, Mark. He's been here with us several times, but his wife is going to be on cooking. Now, we met her at the table before when they were here, but she's going to be in the kitchen with Mark and me. Mark Lewis and Lynn, his wife, they are in law enforcement, and I tell you, I can rest at night, put my head on a pillow knowing people like them are looking after our streets, trying to keep us safe. And I know that he's not just the only one, and she's not just the only one. There are many others. But I'm thankful for anybody that puts their lives in the line of duty to keep us safe. And they do that every day. So today, get ready. We're going to have tilapia. We're going to have bulgur. And I'm telling you, we are going to have a feast. You don't want to miss it. But first, here's today's at-home hint. We'll be right back. Here's today's at-home hint. To warm biscuits, pancakes, or muffins that have been refrigerated, place them in a microwave with a cup of water. The increased moisture will keep the food moist and help it reheat faster.
For updates, pictures, stories, and more, like us on Facebook. To watch hundreds of classic episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube. And to get hundreds of free recipes, visit ctvn.org/athome.
Well, I'm so glad you stayed with us because Mark and Lynn, we're so glad you're here. So nice to see you. Yeah, Mark, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us back.
Oh, always. It's so good to have you guys. If you remember, Mark has always been about good food and nutrition, bodybuilder. They both work out, and they both are in law enforcement. And I tell you, what you're bringing us, every time you've come, you've brought good stuff. Everybody likes it. And he brought a little treat, and I can't get the crew to get on the cameras so we can get the show going because they're eating all the stuff he brought. But anyway, other than that, you're going to do some specialty stuff for us today, right?
Yes.
What's it going to be?
We're going to have a little bit of bulgur wheat, which is something that I never even had just till a couple years ago, trying different things. And we're going to have some fresh fish, tilapia, with some peppers.
Oh, sounds good.
It's to die for.
I'm sure. Now, does he do a lot of cooking at home?
He does. We both do.
Both do.
Yeah,
it's
we
fun,
both.
huh?
You know what? Because we both work full time, so it's
when you get home,
one
you're
or the
doing
other.
this and you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
That's what life's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the bulgur first. Tell me what bulgur is.
It's a wheat, and like I say, I just found out about
It's whole grain?
Right, whole grain. It's a whole grain wheat. It's got a lot of fiber in it. One serving has 7 grams of fiber in a quarter cup. So,
that's a lot.
And you can find this at any health food store, any grocery store should have this around the health food section. It's just something different to try. It ends up, when you cook it, it's almost like a rice pilaf.
Ooh, nice.
It's real chewy and it's
good
real
flavor.
hearty.
Nutty flavor?
Yeah, just
Very hearty.
hearty.
Okay.
That's the only
Okay,
way to
robust.
And you
describe it.
can change it up with different.
Like whatever stuff you like, like
whatever you
onions or
like.
no onions or peppers
Right.
or whatever. Okay,
Whatever you like.
so that's a good base to start with.
Exactly.
And what do you have in the pan going there?
We got some olive oil and it's heated up. And if you don't mind, I'm going to throw these
ahead.
mushrooms in here to get these cooking down.
And you only use like good olive oil.
Oh yeah.
You don't use like these other oils and stuff.
No,
right?
no, olive oil.
That's
We
the
try
best.
to stay away from the canola and all that stuff.
And they brought their pan from home because they said this is the one that cooks best, and they're worried the way it looks. You know what? When you
So
have
it's a little
seasoned,
used.
no, if you've seasoned the pan like that thing's been seasoned, that's what you want to use.
We
sure.
like the oil a little hot for the mushrooms because
Oh,
it
yeah.
browns them and it cooks them real quick.
quick, and then they don't go to much too, right?
Right.
And she's chopping away here some celery.
Yeah, like,
Onion will be next.
like we say, the bulgur is like a palette. You can add anything to it. Sausage.
Really?
After you get it done, it's like a one meal dish.
Now wait, do you cook it in water first, or how do you cook it?
Actually, instead of water, we use the chicken stock. I'm sure you can use beef stock to give it some flavor. It's just like if you cook rice, why cook rice with water? Use chicken stock.
Any
it adds
flavor
so much
you can
flavor.
add to it is better. Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
That's wonderful.
So
Okay, and now we have a big onion going here.
it was all an experiment. We always experiment.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the way new dishes come out.
Each
That's
time
how
we
you
cook,
learn.
we seem to cook we add something different.
Yeah. And that probably serves 4 people,
And
would you
it'll
say,
serve a
Lynn?
good
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I think about 4 people.
Okay.
Because this is like rice. It seems like once you cook it, everything doubles.
Isn't it true? Huh? It does. Okay. So you're in corrections, right?
I'm in
The probation officer?
adult probation.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine this one coming to your door saying, how come you didn't show up for your appointment or whatever?
Been
God
there 12
bless you.
years.
Wow. God
Yeah.
bless you, Lynn.
Yeah.
And how are things at the county?
I tell you,
Same
I'm
as ever.
blessed to have a good job. I tell you, I appreciate it every day. I wake up and
Wow.
I can't say nothing bad about the job. I really can't.
You know
Glad
what I
to be
appreciate
working.
about this couple? They are so thankful for everything that's going on in their lives. It's not like, oh, you know, the county stinks or that my job is this. They are so thankful and appreciative. And your outlook, both of you, on life is so contagious. When people are around you, they want to be like that. And that is so refreshing. Because you can find anybody that'll grumble.
I think because we meet a lot of different kind of people in our work, and we see a lot of heartache, we see a lot of
Sure.
suffering, that, you know, I can never go home and complain that I've had a bad day
No,
because
not after
we get to
I've
go
seen
home.
all the
Yeah,
jobs.
'cause we get to go
'cause
home
you
and-
get- that's right.
you know.
Yeah, that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
These
So-
mushrooms are browning up real nice.
Oh, they're beautiful. Wow. And you didn't cut them real fine either. You left them a little chunky.
When we eat, we like to eat pieces of food.
wanna
We don't
taste
want
it, yeah.
we don't want mince. You know, we want
You don't want
chunks.
to put it in the blender, huh?
I'm trying to
Right.
cut this garlic
That's
the way
okay,
he
go
cuts
ahead.
it, but I'm gonna give it a
That's all
give it a
right.
whirl here.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So you saute for what? Okay, we only have 3 more minutes in this segment. So
Probably approximately about 5 minutes.
To get them brown,
Yeah,
okay.
just to get some of the water off them and get them browned a little bit so they look nice.
and you have to keep that heat really high too.
Yes, yes.
Because that evaporates the moisture, right? Then you
As
just
you
have
can,
the saute.
I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the moisture's coming right
Coming
off.
off,
And like
yeah.
you said, who wants mushy mushrooms?
No, not me.
I want a little brown to a little color.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we like them to get
Well,
brown.
that brings a flavor to them
Oh
too.
yeah.
Here, Lynn.
Thank you.
But now we can add. These are ready. We can add. This is going to bake in the oven, but
Oh, okay.
just to get a little,
You have to get it going.
just to get it started.
Yeah, I
You
understand.
want your celery in there too?
And we're going to throw the celery in here
Wow.
now.
So you just you slice them up. You don't even have to chunk them real
Right.
small.
No.
That's another good thing. Like the mushrooms, you want to have a chunk, a piece of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
instead
want
of
to
so
taste.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to mince that celery up. Just those
Nah.
nice chunks are just perfect.
Wow. You know what? The smells of just those 3 items in a pan. I mean, that could be supper.
I love when I come home and she's already cooking and I can
got it
smell
started,
like
huh?
as soon as I park the car and get out of the car, walking up the driveway,
Absolutely.
walking through the yard, I should say.
We had a friend of ours said that
smell.
he was on our street, and he said he couldn't find our house, and he said the only way he found our house was through the smell. Yeah,
Them cooking.
Which
That
thank
makes
God
sense.
it smelled good. So
Yeah,
that
right. Yeah. Hey, well, if you,
That was
you
a
cook some
compliment.
garlic and onions. I mean,
the neighbors,
Spaghetti
we
sauce,
love
I
it.
think I cooked that day, so it was.
okay. Now there's beans. Tell us what else goes in this.
Well, we're going to add beans to this because this could be one dish meal.
Okay.
The beans give it the protein. This has the carbohydrate.
Yeah.
All your vegetables are a good carbohydrate source.
Okay.
You know,
Maybe you want to open these.
and we're going to
All right.
add. These are browning real quick. You got a nice hot stove right
Okay.
here, and that little bit of olive oil in the bottom.
Keeps it going, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
It's already open.
Good.
We just want to wilt everything a little bit and get a little translucent on the onions, which they're almost.
Almost there. Huh?
Lynn cut these perfectly.
But you know, of course she did. But you know too.
Of course I did.
But you know too that when you hit the heat with any kind of vegetable, it just explodes the flavor.
Yes.
That's why if I'm making anything that's going to cook even longer, I always saute it first because that just starts the process and bursts the flavor.
I think that's why we like Chinese food so much when they cook
Yes.
everything so quick and it's not mushy.
Now you putting that in there?
Now this is the bulgur. This is 2 cups because, like I
You're
said, we
doubling.
doubled everything for everybody here. And all you're doing is you're going to brown this real quick, just
You
for
know what?
maybe a minute, just to get the heat on it. I
That's a
guess
good
it's to
idea.
open the kernel up.
Sure. You know what? We're going to take a break while he's browning that. We come back, we're going to show you the rest of the bulgur and get on with the fish. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you love At Home with Arlene Williams, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of episodes with all your favorite recipes, holidays, and friends.
Say hi to your fan club. Hi, fan club.
And don't forget to click the bell so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
If you're just joining us, my good friends Lynn and Mark Lewis are here, and we've just learned a whole lot about bulgur, which he's making in that big pan, and it's about to go into the oven, right, for a baking.
We
You're browning up a little.
Right, we got a couple more things to do here. We're
Okay.
gonna add some beans. We usually just add black beans, but we got some cannellini beans.
Black and white beans, huh?
Yeah,
Black
we're
and
gonna
white.
mix them
Why not?
together. Let them all come together.
Now you strained those, right?
Yes.
You drained them really well.
We drained them off, rinse them,
Wow.
drain them, and we're just bringing a little heat to them and mixing it up a little
Okay.
bit. Now we're gonna add,
Yeah, what is that stuff you
we
got
just
there?
wanna keep it stirring because we don't want it to burn. We got Sazon Goya. It's a Mexican seasoning.
hot?
No, not at all. It's
Not
got a really
little
good
spice
flavor.
to it?
And we're experimenting, and we tried this, and I think it's got a little saffron in it and
A little
whatnot.
bit of everything, huh?
It's like a secret recipe.
Aha.
We're not sure.
Can you get that anywhere now?
Yeah, you can go like,
In the Mexican aisle?
yeah, in the Mexican,
Mexican
foods
foods,
aisle.
yeah,
It's
Mexican food
Goya is
aisle.
the brand,
Okay, good.
and it's just a seasoning. Here, do you mind
Starting to
opening that
stick?
for me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just add this on before we add our chicken stock, so we can
Ooh,
mix it
I
up.
like the color. That must color it up nice.
Can you
huh?
smell? Can you
I
smell
can
that
smell
now?
soon-
It
soon as
must
you
have a
hit
little
that.
chili powder
Yeah, I
in it
think it
also.
does.
Just nothing hot though, nothing,
Yeah,
because we don't like spicy food. We just like a little tangy.
little tang. Yeah, give
But
it a
this
little
isn't
flavor.
even tangy. This just
Oh, that looks so good already.
picks the
huh?
bulgur up.
Smells really
Ah.
good.
And now we'll add a whole can of tomatoes with the juice.
That's stewed tomatoes, right?
Yes.
I like that
Could
because it's
add-
got a little celery and onion already in there too.
Right.
huh?
You could add diced if
Diced
you wanted to.
tomatoes.
Whatever you had, you know. You could have
Actually,
fresh tomatoes.
I wish we had
Sure.
2 cans, because the more the
Yeah.
merrier in this
Oh,
dish.
yeah.
Because once you cook it, as you can see, it's starting to stick a little
Starting
bit.
to thicken up too, huh?
We'll go ahead, pour
Now
that
this
in,
is just
please.
plain old chicken broth,
Plain
right?
old chicken broth. I'm sure you could use beef broth, whatever you have.
Whatever, yeah, but I like the chicken. Keeps it lighter,
Yeah.
I think.
And we'll just
Beef makes things a little too dark.
Yeah, I think so too.
just stir this up a little
Wow.
bit.
Okay, now that's going to go into an oven.
Yes, we're gonna bring this to a boil.
Okay.
And it bakes
Wow, does that
for
smell
about
good.
25 minutes.
Really? That's all? Wow.
And it'll come out, if you make rice or anything, you know how it doubles and triples
Oh,
in
yeah,
the pan.
puffs
You don't know
right
where
up.
it comes from, but
Now,
that's what this will do.
You put the lid on that when you put it in the oven?
Yes, we
Okay,
do.
so you trap the moisture in there.
Right, so you wanna make
Okay.
sure you have a good pan.
Yes.
Oh, our
the
garlic.
The garlic.
We can
How
add
did
that.
we forget that?
Because we don't like to fry it because it always tends to burn.
It does
so we can-
burn, yeah, and
we
it
can-
ruins it.
Yes, nothing
Hate
worse than
that
it
bitter
gets real
taste.
bitter.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I always add that in last because it
Good.
will bake down in it. We'll just mix it up.
Oh,
All the nice colors in there.
that's beautiful. I mean, that's just so healthy looking right there. It's just like, wow. You know, we're going to do a
a
little
lot of
cleanup.
fiber.
Yeah, right.
With the
But that's a good
beans.
thing, right?
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful.
That's a good thing. Okay, I'm going to
See, it's already
move
coming
some
a little
stuff
bit to a
around
boil.
here.
Just keep stirring it. You got a nice hot stove here.
Yeah, good flame there going. No salt and pepper because all that's taken care of with stuff.
I don't add it to nothing. That's something
That's an individual taste, right?
people
I
say you
think
need
so.
that for the food. I think there's so much
Yeah,
in everything to
especially
begin
tomatoes
with.
That has salt in them.
I'm
and-
a sold outer.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes,
She'll
yeah.
sneak
Well,
it
you
in
know,
a
you
little.
just have to do
Sneak
what
it
you
in.
can do, accordingly. All right, that's going in our bottom oven.
Yes.
And while you do that, we're going to,
I'm just going to put the lid on it. As you can
Okay.
see, our stuff
that's
is
all right. Hey, it's all good eating. Good
Used
food
and
come out of that,
abused.
huh? Yes, sir.
okay, right down in the bottom.
I'm going to leave this one here because he might be wanting
It's
to.
nice and hot.
Yep, great. Okay. Now,
20, 25
The
minutes
peppers.
there.
okay, we'll watch our
Okay.
clock.
Watch our clocks. Now, the pepper's already,
Yeah, now tell us
Boiling?
about the tilapia. We're starting with that now.
okay. Whoa.
Look
We
at these.
already had broiled the peppers previously.
That's what he has right there,
That's-
right?
Yeah, but this
Right.
is everything we use, the yellow, the green, the red.
Hot,
Hot
some
banana
hot.
peppers.
Some
Oh, yes.
hot.
So you do a variety here. And you just put what on this? Olive
is-
oil
Yes, just a little. The olive oil is already
that.
on the peppers.
and a
there
little bit of
should be-
onion on there too, right?
Yes, there's
No garlic though, right?
no garlic.
Okay.
Hot
and he
peppers,
does them under the
cubanellas.
broiler, but he keeps them about this far from the flame, right?
Yes, the
So
second
they don't
rack
burn
usually.
up so fast and they're still hard. That's a good idea, very good idea to do that.
And then all we do
Now
is,
wait, this is the tilapia. Wait, let's show one of these fillets.
how nice they are.
This is beautiful. Look
Nice
at
light
this.
fish. And we do it with the peppers because a
Fragrant.
lot of people don't like fishy taste.
I don't.
But fish is so good for you.
Oh yeah.
But when you cook it, everybody's like, ugh, fish.
That's good old bay seasoning. He's
And
putting
that's
on
all.
top.
Tilapia is a very mild fish.
It
so
is. I like it better than roughy. I like it way
And
better
we just
than
put it
roughy.
right.
It's excellent.
So you're doing the Old Bay on both sides.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yes.
Okay. Wow, that's so easy, huh, Lynn?
This is
yeah.
quick
Ah.
and simple.
Oh yeah.
And how bad can this be for you? It's olive
Yeah, it
oil.
can't
Probably the
be.
longest part of the whole meal is the peppers.
Peppers,
That's
yeah.
it.
Just yeah, because it does take a while to roast them.
But we enjoy cutting them up and
Okay, now while you're doing that, walk us through what you do for the end of this.
the end of this,
After that bakes for how long?
we'll bake it about 5-6 minutes per side. We'll flip the fish over
Okay.
and even
Another
put some
5 or
peppers,
6 minutes.
another 5 or 6 on each
Okay.
side. And then the very last minute, we'll throw on these sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay.
Because they will burn if you don't
they're
watch
not
them very.
rehydrated. This is the way they came out of
That's
the-
the way they came out.
Okay, and
We-
this is what?
We get them at the Carlos Market over in Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
By the bag full. Go down and see them, and that's the only way to buy them.
Yeah.
Because you get a 4-pound bag for a great
Yeah.
price.
This is the parsley for the bulgur.
Oh, okay. For
After-
when you, to serve it. Okay.
Right, after it comes out, we garnish it with the parsley.
Okay.
We'll cook some of that up later.
We can't put them along the sides?
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Yeah, let's do it all at one time.
Load
Save
it up.
yourself. Yeah, may as well, huh?
Boy, this Old Bay. I
Old
think
Bay's
we're-
getting low.
Do you
That's
need
why
another
we
one?
brought another
Yeah, here.
container. Because we make crab cakes. We just go right off the Old Bay seasoning.
Yeah, that's a good recipe on there, isn't it?
It's the best. Quick and easy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now
Beautiful.
you'll go like crazy.
There we go. Now we're
Oh,
Old
so much
Baying
easier,
it.
huh?
We're Old Baying it right up. But we didn't want to waste none of the other.
No, absolutely. Then you bring it out, you put these,
Sun-dried tomatoes on
on the
top. Put
top.
it back in for maybe a minute or so.
That's all.
Because these will burn very
yeah, you have to be
quickly.
careful. And this is all done under the broiler, right?
Yes.
Even the fish when you put it
Even
in.
the
Okay,
fish.
good.
I mean, if you didn't have a broiler, I'm sure,
Could bake
the
it, yeah,
oven
it
to
might
bake,
take a little
it would just
longer,
take a
maybe.
little longer, but the broiler's a good,
Yeah. Okay, you know what? He's getting ready to put that
Source.
under the broiler right now, and we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be in the dining room tasting this incredible food.
the
Don't you
broiler.
go away. Here's how you can get today's recipes.
To get all the recipes from today's show, plus hundreds of others, just click the link in the video description or visit our website, ctvn.org/athome.
And let's take a little wander around the table, Mark. I'm telling you, this looks good. Right there in the front,
Sure smells good.
sure does. The bulgur that he made. Give that a stir up there so everybody can see
Oh,
how
yeah.
those vegetables.
Everything
Now
settles
that's
at the
baked
bottom.
in the
just-
oven. Look at that.
It's a whole
Look at
hearty
that.
dish.
Hearty? Oh, somehow I see some cheese in there. Would cheese be good in there?
I haven't tried cheese, but I tell you, some sausage sure is
Sausage,
good in there.
yeah.
I tell you, some
Chicken or ground
right.
meat even?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at that steam coming off. That
That'll
is a
stick to your
hearty
bones.
meal. Yes, it will. I can see that. And then next to it, there's the fish. And I'm going to have you just serve me a piece of that. That's the tilapia with the peppers. And he also has the sun-dried tomatoes on there. That's been under the broiler. Did the peppers first. And then he does,
Peppers,
look
let
at
me
that
find
right
you
on
some
top.
fish in there.
The fish is so tender, it's literally falling apart. You don't have to worry about,
There's a nice-
size. Oh, don't give me too much because I have a crew here that will break my arm, and maybe yours because
There's some fish. So
they
people-
want some. Yeah, there you go. Look how tender it is, and there's not a smell of fish anywhere here.
No,
I mean, it's just as
Can
tender.
I give you some bulgur also?
Absolutely, while you're there.
very mild.
Then we had some romaine hearts. We thought a nice little salad. That's fine, that's great. So Mark put together a wonderful Caesar salad. Now I don't have the dressing for that. Yeah, Lynn, why don't you let him serve you too?
Thank you.
There you go.
Well, I'm
May as well, huh?
Why not?
And so we just have a romaine lettuce there with a nice Caesar salad dressing on that. We've just added, he brought us some of his homemade hummus that he made the last time he was here. And we have bagel chips with that and some pretzel chips, which I've never had before, but they're pretty awesome. And then to round out this wonderful meal, we have a wonderful plate of fresh fruit, maybe a little chunk of cheese with that. I mean, we're talking eating here. This is no foolishness, right? This is not foolishness. How about a little salad there?
Oh,
This is
sure.
a meal fit for a king.
It is. And you know, it wasn't that hard because the bulgur bakes what, 30 minutes?
Well, when you cook with love, nothing's hard.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's a
And that's
joy.
true. Yeah. I'm going to swap that out. Give that one to Lynn. You got to get you some too, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm so thankful to have friends like Mark and Lynn because they are in the business of taking care of the country and our city and our county, and just these are the kind of people that makes me feel good to know. You know, I always hear about the bad ones, but you seldom hear about the good ones. But I'm very thankful to call you friends, and thank you for being in our kitchen today, Mark.
Thanks
really,
for
really
having us.
appreciate it. Thank you, family.
Thank you,
Be sure to
Arlene.
join us the next time because it just wouldn't be the same without you. We'll see you then. Yes.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.